Good evening, welcome to Bizworld. The first story of the day. Hong Leong Investment Bank HLIB research is not discounting the possibility of Bank Negara Malaysia reducing the overnight policy rate OPR by another 25 basis points as early as its next Monetary Policy Committee MPC meeting in September. Consequently, as economic activity is expected to remain weak and inflation prospects modest, it is possible for the central bank to reduce the OPR to 1.50%. The firm said while it had expected a 25 basis points cut in the second half of 2020, the timing of the reduction was earlier than expected. Despite expectations of gradual improvement in Malaysia's growth prospects, the pace and strength of the recovery remains subjected to downside risks emanated from domestic and external factors. HLIB added that policy measures implemented domestically to mitigate the impact of COVID-19 will lapse in October, putting downside risks on the economy, while sluggish and uncertain growth could lead to further job losses and deter investment. Yesterday, Bank Negara made its fourth rate cut this year, with a cumulative 125 basis points so far. The 1.75% OPR is the lowest since the floor was set 16 years ago. With an implementation rate of 97.5%, a total of 10.25 million Malaysians have received the Bantuan Prihatin Nasional BPN cash aid as of July 6, with total payments amounting to 10.92 billion ringgit, while the moratorium on loan repayments by financial institutions, which took effect on April 1st, is estimated to be worth 51.4 billion ringgit as of July. Finance Minister Datuk Seri Tengku Zafrul Abdul Aziz said, when presenting the latest report on the implementation of Prihatin and the National Economic Recovery Plan Penjana on his Facebook page today. Commenting on the BPN appellants group, he said 140,000 single individuals and households received the cash aid amounting to 120 million ringgit from an allocation of 139 million ringgit. Meanwhile, the government provided at least 21.8 million ringgit cash incentives to taxi drivers, tour guides and tour bus drivers. For the second phase recipients, the appeals are currently under review. As for the SME soft loan funds administered by Bank Negara, total financing amounting to 8.7 billion ringgit has been approved by local banks and officially accepted by SMEs, and this has benefited 20,104 SMEs. This amount includes funds from the Special Relief Facility, Automation and Digitalization Facility, All Economic Sector Facility and Agro-Food Facility.
A tightrope walk to recovery. That's the global economy. And now you want to know, how is Malaysia faring globally? Also, how will it affect you and the rest of us Malaysians?
Money Matters speaks to the World Bank with Azaria Tagaya this Saturday live at 6 p.m. only on TV3.
Next, UK investors are interested to invest in Malaysia despite challenges following the COVID-19 pandemic. Key investments in the pipeline will hover around British-based international schools, higher education, technology and healthcare companies over the next 2 to 3 years.
There's still huge interest in the UK in investing in Malaysia. So just a couple of weeks ago, we had a webinar, a tech webinar with some 40 UK tech companies who are interested in coming to work in Malaysia. The investments that were already planned seem to be going ahead. So for example, I was in communication with Smith & Nephew, a medical equipment company. They have an investment, a plan to build a plant in Penang.
He explained further that UK tech companies have also expressed interest to develop partnership or set up their regional offices in Malaysia due to the highly qualified workforce in the country versus the region. Meanwhile, the British High Commissioner expects the joint Malaysia-UK Trade and Investment Working Committee set up 18 months ago to be operational by year-end to further enhance bilateral trade and investments post-Brexit. Malaysia Airlines, Firefly and Mars Wings under the Malaysia Aviation Group launched a Fly Confidently campaign to raise public awareness of health and safety measures taken under the new normal. Malaysia Airlines Group CEO Captain Izham Ismail said the campaign is to educate the public on the steps to prevent the spread of COVID-19, starting from pre-flight right up to arrival. As part of the group-wide campaign, Malaysia Airlines released a 4-minute 21-second video entitled Fly Confidently, Fly Malaysia on its social media platforms, showcasing its passengers on their journey for departure or arrival at KLIA. The video features heightened safety and public health measures by Malaysia Airlines in collaboration with Malaysia Airlines Berhad Immigration and Customs Department at several customer touchpoints. They include check-in counters, immigration and customs area, golden lounges, boarding gate, in-flight and baggage collection areas. Malaysia Airlines and Firefly will also hand out hygiene kits comprised of masks and hand sanitizers to all enriched members and Firefly passengers.
Cabin crew are dressed in safety.
And that wraps up Bizworld. I'm Arif Subhan. Thank you for investing your time with us and keep tuning in to TV3.